Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFB. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back.
Fuck. No.
So a touchback will start the 25. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Third down coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll give it to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. But to pick up the third and short through the air. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Aztecs lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Aztecs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, San Diego State. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. It's a run to the left. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Running back has it on the screen now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 32 in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, San Diego State.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Aztecs will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Spins away from defenders. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. We scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the first down. We'll spot it at 38.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Cut quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Aztecs have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
It's now 2nd and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
San Diego State 17, Michigan 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And the single back takes the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Wolverines. Will take the lead in the second half. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he
I thought he had the corner out.
And now third down coming up.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
On fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, San Diego State. This offense is still clicking.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now the decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's got it for the two-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by one here late in the game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got to be thinking field goal here, but they've got to move the ball closer for that kicker. How risky will they be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to extend the play. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now